What's happening, Hammers? Dan Lawless, West Ham fan TV. Just giving you my reaction to the West Ham warm weather training pictures, well, the Miami Beach pictures of the players that seem to have caused quite a big amount of fan backlash and outrage online this afternoon. So before I get into it, don't forget to subscribe and press that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So we when I see these pictures, and these pictures were, you'll be able to see them, I'm putting them up, players on the beach, smiling, enjoying themselves, surrounded by bikini-clad beauties and all of that sort of stuff. Look like they're having the time of their lives. So these were posted to Twitter, and when I first see these pictures, you know, it made me angry. It wound me right up. You know, that's one of the last things I want to see. I'm still angry about the game on bloody Saturday, about that circus that we had to bloody witness, the shambles of Saturday. So, and, you know, say whatever you want, you know, whether, you know, I shouldn't get myself too angry about it, it's just a game, this, that and the other. But you do get so invested in it. Spend so much of your time for West Ham, you know, spend a lot of money on it, you know, really invest in the team. And for me, you know, doing a channel, like, every day is West Ham, because I work in the show every day. So every day is West Ham. So I'm livid, right? I'm still angry. And I see these pictures of the players on the beach. They're smiling, they're enjoying themselves, and you're thinking, like, it's just something that just I don't think fans needed or wanted to see this morning. Now, I have to put this out there. The club didn't put the pictures out there. None of the players put the pictures out there. I think it was just someone in Miami, probably a fan or something, who took the pictures. But still, like, it's led to a lot of debate over should the players be going to Miami for this warm weather training when we are so shit at the moment. And or should the players be on the beach enjoying themselves, this, that and the other. And this is the thing, like, all right, so you can't just assume because they're on the beach they're not training and not working hard, right? They can't be training 24/7, 24 hours a day, so naturally they're going to do some stuff outside of that. Whether they should have called off the training, I mean, I'm in two minds, because it depends. I mean, we've seen warm weather training done before. Big Sam used to do it. He used to like to take the players to Dubai. I don't remember it really ever having that much of an effect. I remember us coming back and still being shit afterwards. So it's one of them things. But things are very toxic right now at West Ham. Very, very toxic. So maybe a change of environment and getting them out somewhere else, maybe that would help. We'll see. It remains to be seen. But like I said, it's true. You can't expect players to just be sort of moping around all the time. But it's just not what we needed to see. Is the players all laughs and smiles, you know, after putting in an absolutely, well, I don't know. I mean, we were the better team in the first half, and people could say it was the fans' fault, this, that, and the other. But we crumbled. We didn't take our chances. But, you know, the Swansea game before that, we put in an awful performance. It's just not been good enough. So it's, like I said, everything else that's going along with the club as well. The fans are hurting. The fans are hurting right now. And it's just not what we wanted to see. But I think, personally, this is all well and good. This is all fine and dandy, right? If the players come back and we win against Southampton, that's the only way it's going to be justified. I want to see, against Southampton, every single player putting in no less than 100%. From the goalie to the striker, whoever's on that pitch, and even the subs coming on have to put in no less than 100% in that game, because we need 3 points in that game. And I'm telling you, if we don't win, if we don't put in a top performance, we don't win that game, then pitches are going to come back to bite them in the arse. That's what I'm saying. They'll be flying out. Don't you worry about that. Another thing about them pictures that has wound people up is seeing the inclusion of Andy Carroll on the beach, enjoying himself, you know. He always seems to pop up when there's like a piss up or a party to be had or something. That's when you see him lately, you know what I mean? Like, obviously he ain't really been seen much since he got injured. I think it was an ankle fracture or break, you know, serious injury, but he hasn't really been seen at West Ham games. Last time we see him was in the picture of him in the pub just before Swansea, the night before Swansea. But we don't really see him at West Ham. Apparently he was at the Burnley game and left when it went 1-0 down. So there you go. weren't happy to sit there and suffer it with the rest of us. But for me, since we're paying this geezer 90 grand a week, even if he's injured, he should have to attend every single match and stay there for the full 90. Even, get there before the game, with the players, spend as much time in that stadium as the players are, because we're still paying him 90 grand a week. If he can physically get to the stadium, then he should be made to go there. It don't make sense, it's like the team are playing what, and he gets to go home or he gets to go to the pub. No, it's you go to that ground and you support the team with the rest of us, that's what winds me up. Like, because I'm sorry, like, all right, so say he was at half of the Burnley game. I know he hasn't been to every game this season. You see like Mendy at Man City, injured at every single game. So I don't know. I just don't think that's acceptable. Whether he should have gone, he could have stayed behind. He could still train at Rush Green, keep Rush Green open. But I don't know. It depends. If he's training, if he's working hard. But the thing is, he's not going to be our player. Well, he's not going to play for us, should I say, for the rest of the season. And I'm hoping he's not going to be our player next season, because I think we need to move him on. I just don't think we're getting what we're paying for out of him, to be frank. So it's, like I said, 90 grand a week, massive waste of money, never completes a season. If he's actually doing anything worthwhile out there, then fair enough. But who knows? He could probably just be a bad influence, you know what I mean, while he's out there, and be getting them all on the piss. We know he likes to party, but let's see what happens. Like I said, the imagery did annoy me rather than the act. It was one of them things that just wound me up. But let's see what happens against Southampton, because that's what they're going to be judged against. And if we don't beat Southampton, like I said, this is going to come back to bite him in the arse massively. So let's see. Let me know what you guys think about Carroll being there. About should we have done it? Should we have cancelled the warm weather training? I mean, I don't know why they had to pick Miami, party town. You know what I mean? They could have picked bloody loads of warm bloody countries in the world. In Syria or something. Who knows? Or you know what I mean? Like anywhere that's warm. They could have done. It's just a little bit less fun time. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I just feel like the players are going to be going out there on the piss. A few of them have got previous for it, so we'll see. Let's put our trust in it. Let's try and. It's hard to be positive, but let's try and get a little bit of positivity, and we will judge them against Southampton and go from there. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and one thing left to say: come on, you Irons.